Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.
Here we go. Got the audio up and running. There we go. You should be able to hear things now. Go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am back with some Star Citizen. We were able to download and update the game into 4.3. I logged in already, only for about 10 minutes. No, really nothing really. Mainly just so that I could equip myself back with my armor and weapons and get everything up and running on my character. But there was a few things that needed to be done before we go do any adventuring or any of that. I have no ammo, zero ammo, and zero sustenance or supplies like that. So I don't know if I'm going to take the. Oh, by the way, FYI, we did spawn in the hangar. So I haven't been to a hab. Now I'm considering going to the commons, going to buy ammo there, or I could get my ship and we could go up to the orbital station, Port Tressler, and buy ammo and and food and drink there. Um, this is kind of a plan that I've got going on in my head. In that I was thinking um, I might even have to call my ships again. Everything got reset. I have to respawn everything. I'm noticing the truck is missing. The extra, my extra small little ship is no longer in the hangar. Basically, it cleaned everything out, took everything out of my containers, and put them. Basically, all the equipment and everything got reset. Which I didn't look. It looks like my money did not get reset. That's good. And also, I already looked at this. The resource drive values had not been reset. So I am thinking about doing one or two missions of the resource drive. So let's just go ahead and get. Nope. Yeah. Let's.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Notice how everything says deliver now. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Uh,
Please visit us again.
Now that it's been
Goodbye.
delivered, I have to go into my vehicle uh, app and I have to make sure that all the upgrades have been applied to the ship. Because a lot of times when they do these resets, they take all the yeah, see, like even my livery wasn't assigned. Okay, we got the cool core on there, but the but I want the snowpacks. Now, somebody was telling me that it doesn't matter what your coolers are because they don't work in the game anyway. But I don't care. I like to. There's an old saying in the army. It's a train as you would if it was a real fight. Now I think chaos is fine, but we're gonna go with the Chimera, and I know the shields need to be the Trentas. Yeah, so this definitely needed to be upgraded. I'm gonna go ahead and save and equip all this because when we get to the weapons, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm not messing with the missile racks. Okay, so we got Omni Sky 9s. No, 12s. And I could put attritions on there. I got Panthers in the bottom. I might as well. I got two available Panthers. Let's go ahead and put those on the front. I think Panthers will suffice. And avionics, I haven't bought any kind of blade or anything like that. Okay, we got the Zeus. Now, what I was planning on doing was
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
using the Zeus. Yeah, the Pisces was the one that was up in the, and it doesn't show, but these two vehicles. Um,
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
oh, was I thinking about going here to get ammo, weapons and ammo and food? Or up to the space station? I don't know. You know, I'm going to do it here. It's going to call my ship and everything's going to be fine. But with my home, this is where I'm going to buy stuff. Tonight's might not be. Okay, what just happened? I was just standing there. Watch this. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to backspace. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to log right back in. And now hopefully it doesn't just log me back in falling. If it does, I'll have to wait longer to log back in. This is the new Terra Gazette. And I noticed it was talking about the Second Life Initiative bolstered by Resource Drive. And it talks about some of the bottlenecks at some of the resource sites, which I thought it was very nice that they addressed the elevator in the room. You know, they said, you know, we had problems, but they did it in lore, where it's not. I love the RP aspect of it. I love that to death. Okay, if I log back in and I'm back to falling, I'm not. Okay. My ship's not there either, which is perfectly fine. Let's see if I can use this other elevator. I might like step back a little bit. There is an advertisement there. It's just like so bright you can't see it. That's my understanding. There's a little food court thing over on the right, but they don't have terminals where I can buy like hundreds of whatever I need to buy. So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking I was going to pull the buy way more ammo than I could possibly ever use. Put a lot of it on in my hangar, of course, but also put a bunch of it on my Carrack. Okay, so and then when I decide to go on a ground pounding mission like the ASD investigations, that I will take my Carrack and I will set my respawn point on the Carrack so that if I die fighting an alien xenomorph or something, then I'll respawn back on my Carrack. Now, I also know that when you respawn with the current um, iteration of the respawn,
Capsule now approaching
you don't
station.
have any ammo
Stand
with
clear
you,
of disembarking passengers.
or food and water or anything like that.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
And if I respawn on the Carrack, and I already have a locker full of ammo, then I could just run over to the locker, grab all my ammo, and then go back into the mission. So instead of having to fly back to the compound or whatever. So that's what I was thinking. But there's going to be a little bit of preparation to get all that set up. I think I'm gonna do quite a bit of that setting up tonight. I might actually go on a mission like that. I don't know, but I know I do want to um, carry some cargo for the resource drive because I haven't completed the microtech one yet. I haven't completed any of them yet. Um, but that is the one that I'm the closest. I got Crusader here, I got microtech there. This is the assault rifle. I'd like to get that.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be
Is
leaving
this?
the station
Oh,
momentarily.
that's the Commons. That's where I want to be. All right. I notice a lot of NPCs are walking around. Now that's something I haven't scaled, but what I'm going to check is my FPS right now. I just turned that on. It's okay. It's okay. Being on New Babbage, it's usually a pretty big hit on your FPS, or at least mine. Oh, it looks like they're going to exercise. This is a good sign when the NPCs are actually doing things and not standing on top of tables or just doing various things. Okay, do I want to buy food from this guy? I do, but he doesn't have a kiosk. I would have to buy. I'd have to just go buy, and I don't want to do that. Plus, there's only one thing that I need, and that is the light green energy drink. I think it's called Synergy. It might be Synergy. Thought I heard somebody say, hey. It might, I'll have to look for it, but what I've noticed is it's called a nutrition drink. It's not called an energy drink. It's not called a hydration drink. It's actually a nutrition drink. That's not a good sign. And they might sell it here. We'll find out. But the main reason why I came here was for ammo. And yes, I want this just to go straight to New Babbage. I don't care. I don't need it to go to my backpack or anything. There's only 3 pages on this terminal. So let's look at all 3. Okay, they got the F7C and the Mark II nose turret. But there's only one ball turret. Okay. I think that's the one that doesn't fit on my Hornet. Okay, now we're starting to get into guns and magazines and stuff. I'm going to buy some of these. Not a lot, just some. So if I ever decide that I want to pull out my pistol, I can equip myself with some ammo. Oh, we're at the bottom. Okay, I got it. Back to ship weapons. Wait, what's going on? I'm not sure if I've got a sniper rifle, but oh, I do. I've got one on my back. It's the P6. I've got some S31s in the locker. You know what? I'm going to buy some of those. Just in case I ever need them. I'll have them. I mean, I'm sitting on millions of credits. So a couple of thousand is not going to hurt. Grenades. I don't know. I might need some grenades for when I decide to go on that mission. Okay, I've got suppressors out the wazoo and all of that. I don't need any of that. There's a Hornet Mark II ball turret. And there's a Hornet 173. I don't remember if that's what I need. There we go, P6. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna stock up. There we go. Oh, I might not have gone through the second page because as soon as you buy something, it puts you back on the first page. See, that second page, that's where the P6 is. Yeah, I don't remember these bombs. Okay, there's med pens. And let's go back to page 2. Alright, let's go to page 3. I love me an Arrowhead sniper rifle. But that's not what I got on my back. I got the P6 on my back. Ah, here we go, Gallant. That is definitely what I want. I just bought 40 magazines. Now I have one of these sniper rifles and I've never actually ever used it. They have... Whatever, okay, so... I didn't see any food there. Yeah, the orbital station, when you go to the cargo area, they sell food and drinks. I guess for the merchants or whatever. Don't think Omega Pro sells. Thought they had a kiosk where you buy backpacks. I don't need it because I already got them, but don't think Omega Pro sells food and drink like that. I don't think. Maybe they do. We're going to go in. We're going to find out. Because I want to buy cases. I don't want to sit there at the kiosk and just go click, 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 click hundreds of times. Okay, they've only got one page. Yeah, I might have to go to the space station for that. For bulk. Talking about the Aaron Halo. Commodities, that's not what I'm looking for though. Let's take a look. No, I don't want commodities. Schubert Interstellar, I think, might have been the place I was thinking. Yeah, they got kiosk. She's giving me that eye. She's giving me that side eye. These are like tractors and industrial heads. But they did have like arms, backpacks, and this is where I got the snowdrift. Oh my gosh, 2,400. Okay, no food, no drinks. Okay. Now this is the food court. You would think they'd have food and water and everything, but I need a kiosk. I don't want to just walk up to the water. I think it might be this this green one right here. Yeah, optimal nutrition. I think this is what I need. Okay, about 6 of them. And if they are exactly what I think they are, that should be all I need.
Hello.
Oh,
Everything good?
yeah, everything's good. Oh, the train's here.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do the cargo. I'm going to do a cargo mission first. Um, yeah, my FPS is kind of tanking. That is one reason why I don't want to go do FPS. Because if I'm sitting on 20 FPS, actually my CPU usage is way down. That's good. Well, I wonder why my FPS is so low.
The capsule.
I wonder what would happen if I ran over there and clicked the elevator button for him. Would he actually board the elevator, or is he just going to stand in front of the door?
Hi, and welcome to New Babbage. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative
Hey there. Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
From all of
Hi.
us at Microtech, welcome to
Hey, very polite. Not sure about those glasses, but you know.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Yeah, I was getting ready to reach for quick save, but guess what? That's not this kind of a game. Hey, we can see the advertisement. And now it's gone.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to please visit us again.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Gotta bring some ammo with me. Not that I'm gonna need it, because I'm not, but... Alright, there we go. Now, I did buy grenades too, right? That's not considered ammo? Well, there they are. I don't think I need all 7 of those. Okay. So now I should have... Oh, med pins. Glad I looked. Those are under utility, right? Yeah, there they are. All right. So this is just a cargo lift mission. If I was doing the ground pounder mission, I'd take a Carrick and reset my respawn point there. Hopefully, I don't even know, but hopefully my respawn is set at New Babbage. It might be set somewhere else. Okay, now we should have some dynamic snow here. I guess we're going to experience that first. That's got to be the very first thing we experience. Actually, that's not true. I respawned in the hangar, or I spawned in the hangar, so that's the first thing from 4.3 that we experienced. Do I not have a helmet on? It's acting like I'm not wearing a helmet. Okay, we're going to verify that real quick. Thought it was yeah, I'm wearing my helmet. Okay, so maybe it reset my HUDs, my MFDs. Maybe I'll have to physically get in there and switch them up a little bit. Okay, there's power. HUD. Advanced HUD. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Full shields, full power to guns. Everything's looking good. Before we leave, I want to make sure that there's a contract available for me. Resource, Microtech. I want the theft. There we go. On Microtech. Okay. Yeah, gravity's pulling me down. Perfect. Okay, got it. Hey, it's a nice clear day. Clear night.
Thanks for grabbing another contract. Updating the collection order with your contractor ID now. Okay, you are good to go.
what is my angle? There we go. Looking for 11 plus altitude. Relative altitude 5,000. Seven, 8, 9er, and it will stop. And let's just see if we coast up to 11 and a half. Let's see if this is a target I can jump to. Doesn't look like it. It's 400 kilometers, which really isn't that far, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll just fly there. So it's going to be about 300 seconds to get there if I'm traveling at 1,000 meters per second. So every second I'm going one of those kilometers. So what is that, 5 minutes? Whoa. My mouse is acting super sensitive. I wonder if my options changed when it rebooted, you know, when we got 4.0. There should be a dead zone. That should be pretty big. Maybe I need to make that a little bit bigger. Well, see, they go 10% on this. Maybe I should go 10%. Just so it'll be, you know, see, there's only 5 when it comes to turrets. Adaptive zoom sensitivity, I'm going to say yes. Because I notice that when I zoom in, it becomes like super hard to aim. Okay, well, we'll hold on to that. Okay, we're 130. Okay, that's not bad. Controls this mouse sensitivity. Here we go. We'll go with that. All right, we're at 1 minute out. Yeah, that feels way better, just messing with it. Yeah, right in this area, it's a dead zone where it shouldn't have any effect on my movement. But when I start dragging it out here, then it is. Like right there, no effect. I don't know if you can see that dead center on my crosshair. Got that little triangle. That shows you where my mouse is pointing. And if I drag it just far enough, a line will appear. That's perfect. I love that. We're going almost straight up and down now. We're not going anywhere, really. Oh, hell. Let's turn that off. I had it on cruise control. Yeah, we don't want to go cruising straight into the planet, you know. All right, there is some copper here. And some corundum. I don't like where I'm at. I'm like nose up. Or that's not what I meant. Nose straight down is what I meant. Okay, I don't see anybody. Well, that's not true. I see a dude right there. All right, there's something I gotta change. I think it's a game. It should be a game setting. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Here we go. Vehicle. I'm looking for gun default convergence. They're shooting at me. Manual gimbal. Default convergence. Okay, so that didn't change. Okay, you can see how bad the lag is. The people are moving around like they're teleporting. Yeah, I told you I can't aim worth a darn when I zoom in like this. Lowered my mouse sensitivity. Hoping that'll help. shooting at his feet. You know what I mean? Yeah, my FPS is super low right now. This is horrible. When I say super low, I mean it's sitting at 11. I've got 11 FPS. That's probably another reason why my ship's not responding. And you got to shoot these guys about 2 times because they'll get right back up if you don't. I think that's a visor light right there. Maybe not. Or maybe I just can't hit him from here. Get a different angle. FPS is 9. Looks good though, but I've got a 9 FPS. Now that guy looks like he's carrying a railgun. Feels like I'm taking advantage of them. But when I got this low of an FPS, I don't think getting out of my ship and getting into a firefight is the smartest. Trying to get that guy right there. think I got him with a lucky shot on the last, as my weapon was starting to lose power. Oh, got back up. Sounds like somebody's got a machine gun. And he doesn't look like he's shooting at me. He looks like he's shooting at that other guy. Like it's a bandit war. Who or what is he shooting at? Oh, there's a dude over there. Got him. Maybe I should let him go and not kill him. Nah. Hey, my FPS raised to 12. I think that guy's a non-combatant. Okay. Sun's starting to come up, looks like. Let's see if I can yoink their cargo without getting shot at. There's a river here and everything, dang. No power. Okay, so I turned the power off on the ship.
Shields are on. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete.
Come on, wheel. Work with me. Yeah, it keeps jerking around on me. It's like there's no dead zone. There we go, got one. Acting super hypersensitive. Looking over on the right, and you see the target locked, and then it's got that green line, and then it's got the white line. That I'm trying to scroll that white line all the way down to the bottom, because that's basically telling me how close this box is going to be. Hey Sean, how you doing, my man? I didn't see your chat there. Give me a second. Oh, YouTube is streaming at 720? I'm uploading at a crazy high rate, and there's not any problem with my upload. Oh, wrong box. think there's the last box here at this location. Okay, my FPS is kind of, I should say my mouse sensitivity is very low on foot, but in that tractor it's like really high. Okay, that's not bad. Well, and this is after a patch. So some settings have changed. I hate having to go in and try to reset everything. Is that like a garden I'm floating over? Possible. But I'm not getting out to find out.
Shields are off.
Okay, we're just getting altitude so we can get out of the atmosphere so that we can do a jump to the space station. Oh yeah, no worries.
Auto-drive is now on. Auto-drive is now off. Shields are on. Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, horrible FPS. Not FPS. Mouse sensitivity. This, this trip here should pay for all the ammo and food and everything else that I had to buy. Because the patch deleted all the extras that I had. Yeah, it seems like every patch, even if it's not a wipe, it'll still delete any of your consumables. So if you've got food and water or ammo, it deletes that. Why does this have a yellow marker on it? It's the only one that has that.
Remy here. Everything looks good from our side regarding your contract. Processing it now so you can get paid.
All right. This is the plan. I'm going to go down to the planet. I'm going to summon my Carrick.
Take off complete.
And I'm going to set it up for the adventure that we're about to go on.
Landing complete. Take off complete.
Yeah, I'm going to have to spend some time off stream messing around with my sensitivities. They're jacked up right now, seems like.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now on.
Now, I haven't seen any dynamic snow yet, but I haven't really flown around looking for it.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear deployed. Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. System off. Shields are off. System is off. Shields are off.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call up the well, here, let's store this. But I'm gonna call up the carrot.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm gonna carry some stuff into it,
Your vehicle has
stock
been
it
moved
up,
to our storage facility.
and then I'm gonna try to take one of those ASD missions. We'll see if that happens. But I'm not gonna do it on this server that I'm on right now because of my FPS. It's 15, and I don't want to get into any kind of first-person action with a 15 FPS. So we're going to actually quit the game, or exit to menu, quit the game. We're going to quit the game. And then I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. Just the game's going somewhere. And it is gone. Says the game is still running, so there we go, and it stops. Perfect. Let's go ahead and exit out of the launcher as well. And I'm going to go to my task manager, see if I've got anything crazy running. I don't think I do, but sometimes it's got this Acrobat thing running, and I'm definitely not using Acrobat right now, so we can turn that off. And there's one more thing, not just Acrobat. It's SharePoint. I'm not accessing my SharePoint. News, we can deactivate that. I just deactivated something I didn't know, I don't recognize. Hopefully that doesn't mess with things. I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm deactivating it. Okay. Everything looks deactivated that I wanted to deactivate. Let's get on back. Now, should I switch servers? I'm not going to go to X. X meaning, if for those of you that know, just know that there is one server that I have put on my list of servers that I'm never going to go to, and I list it in my head as server X. So, not X's in Twitter. But yeah, so we're not going to server X. Now, there is the other 3 servers I could jump on. I always have good luck on Australia, but that's where we were just at, right? And FPS was kind of low. I don't know if it just means the server's been running for a while and it's struggling. This patch might cause it to struggle. Maybe we'll go to Asia because it's only going to be 3 p.m. in Asia, so there's probably not a whole lot of people playing right now. But then again, it is Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, I would think that might have an effect on the server FPS. My client FPS is running at a certain pace, and then the server is running at a certain pace, and it basically, my FPS tool doesn't show me which is which. It shows the lowest, like whatever I effectively have. And right now it's saying that I've got 30, 41, it's going up. 44. Yeah, so this is way better for first person action.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We're going to pull the Carrack.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
I don't anticipate getting into a firefight with the Carrack. Doesn't mean I won't, it's just I don't anticipate it. Okay, so now I'm going to take some things with me that I want to put on the Carrack. What just happened? I split 5. Okay, that's fine. I can split 5. Split 5 of those. I'm going to split 10, but I'm leaving the 10 here. I'm taking the 15 with. Okay, that should be it, right? Nope. Sustenance. Okay, we're going to take all 4 of these. That's why I bought them. Okay, so we should be good. Now, I don't really even need to have sustenance, really, because the med bed acts as nutrition. FPS is holding out. That's good. We're not carrying any cargo. I'm not going to be doing, I'm not carrying a vehicle or a fighter or anything like that. Even though I could, I'm not. I'm only bringing this ship because it's equipped with a medical bed. That's the only reason. This is the only ship I have that is equipped with a medical bed. Now, my understanding is if I do die and I respawn, I'm going to have all my armor and weapons on me. And I won't need to restock with armor and weapons. Just, again, anything that's in my backpack, I'll have to restock with that. Stuff that's on my waist or whatever, I don't have to restock that. Now, we'll find out. Okay, first things first. Let's go to the medical facility. Facility. Let's jump in the bed. And I'm going to set my regen to the Carrack. So now if I die, I'll wake up right here in this bed. Maybe there's a patch I need to, or yeah, maybe there's some graphic issues that I need to report. There's some Z fighting right here, and the reason why I even thought about it was when I was laying in bed, I noticed there was some Z fighting on that vent. I might should report that. Okay, this should be my captain's quarters. And in my captain's quarters, I have a locker. And in that locker, I'm going to put some sustenance, some extra magazines, some extra whatever those are, med pens, nope, I'm gonna leave the grenades on my, I'll put them in there too. Now hopefully I don't forget that they're in there. Now I should have access to a turret. There it is. Can I gimbal it? Oh, I can. Okay. That's cool. Shields are taking forever to power up. Uh,
Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
that looks good to me. See if we can pick up this mission. I think this is it. I mean, I don't know, but I think it is. Okay, a client has requested that Hawkrow compile a Hawkrow is the agency. Compile a dossier on infamous scientist Dr. Logan Jordan, believed responsible for incidents. Gain access to an Onyx facility. That's it. Let's see if gravity affects me.
Takeoff complete.
Yep. Stop that. There we go. A beautiful sunny day, nice and clear.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Malla. Hawkrow's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorrit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since it came out that he was crushing baby worms over at their Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yorrit's first official post. Client thinks Yorrit may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
Now that was a pleasant surprise.
Shields offline.
And again, I say this a lot. The carrot flies like a Mack truck. But Mack trucks can be fun to fly, so. Okay, we're on the jump altitude. Okay. Going to Clio, it looks like.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
No, that OM is like way past the site. Okay, let me see if I can jump to it. It's an invalid target. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's just Cleo. There's nothing around that for me to select. Okay. It's going to be another one of these type of missions. I go to that OM. Will I be closer? I guess I'll be only 200 away.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
$271. Okay, so you can expect it to be about 6 minutes? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? I don't know. Whatever the math works out to be. We're cruising even though it doesn't feel like it, right? Yeah, we're flying pretty quick. We're flying at 1,000. 1,050 actually. This thing flies faster than my Zeus. My Zeus will only fly 999. This will go to 1050. But getting there's it has no acceleration. All right, we're under 200. FPS is holding out. That's good. 165, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So after maybe tomorrow afternoon or something, I'll spend some time alone working on my my mouse sensitivity in all the different functions like FPS, turret, tractor, flying. I'll figure out what's maybe even driving. And then hopefully the next time we play, I'll have that locked in. Hopefully. I mean, I have so many other things that I've got to do. Okay, let's do this. Should be a natural slowdown. Whoa. The bloom kicked in. Altitude kicked in.
Shields online.
It looks like there's two landing pads.
Alright, welcome to ASD's Onyx facility. Remember, even though it's decommissioned, it's probably not empty. Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs in the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
Navigate to engineering wing. This is a hangar, right? Can I request hangar access? Is that something I can do?
Landing gear deployed.
Hangar request, okay. It's opening. That's a good sign. Maybe it's automated. Right? Keep the engines running. Why did they bounce? Okay, this just looks like a normal hangar. If there were any bad guys, I would be dead because of this big open field. I was going to say, can I store something here? Like right here? That would be pretty cool if I could. ASD. What did I just do? Gonna go fisticuffs with somebody. No, I'll just do this. There you go. Okay, there's not an elevator here. I thought there would be an elevator. Okay. I don't know if a headlight would be better or if a barrel light would be better. Or both. Or neither. I don't know. Looks like there's a functioning elevator over here. Okay, I'm just FYI guys, I'm doing a little bit of the fanboy thing. I'm looking at pipes and door dirt and signage and lighting and stuff like that. So if it doesn't look like I am being very tactical or very purpose driven, it's probably because I'm being a fangirl right now. So okay, how come my gun just went away? Must be an armistice zone. Can't have a gun out here. I can have my medical gun out. I can have my tractor beam out. Okay. Just can't have my shooter guns. Okay, well in that case I gotta use my headlamp. Which can be blinding sometimes. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so ASD, which my understanding is that ASD is another player. ASD is the one trying to solve the regen crisis. There's another player. Well, I don't want to go into this thing and then having to start shooting all these other players once they get out of the armistice zone. But there's one of their scientists, the guy I'm here to find out about. He is, what the heck is that? Um, okay, there's engineering, there's research. I'm hearing footprints? No, I'm hearing footsteps. Um, he, he's going about it in a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unethical way, right? He's performing. He's kind of like Wayland Yutani from Aliens. They only want these alien creatures for their healing properties or something like that, right? To make people immortal, which is very topical because Alien Earth just came out. I don't know if you guys have seen Alien Earth yet. I've seen episode 1 and 2, so you can't spoil 1 and 2, but if you've seen any more episodes, please don't spoil it for me. Even though I already know what happens, because this TV series is history. It's not like new. It's like years before the Alien movies. It's not saying I can go that way. I must have to go through this elevator. I'm blind. Something blew up. Now, I probably should turn on my voice so that I can tell people I'm not a bad guy.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facility is what keeps the whole place running. Of course, with the weird readings coming from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
Navigate to engineering wing complete. Track down access personnel files. Is that a guy? No. The rock formation. Shoot anything that moves. That's what he said, right? Oh, that says loot. T-shirt? I don't need a t-shirt. Hey, Pips. I don't need any. I don't need the smoothies. I brought drinks. Okay. I hope there's no players here that I have to shoot. Because I don't want to shoot any players. But I will if I have to. All about the loot. Oh, wait, what? How do I get out of this? Okay, I'm losing my mind. Can I just backspace? Hold backspace to die. No, I don't want to go back to Brentwood. It should take me to my ship. Okay, so yeah, I shouldn't have gone all the way to Brentwood. Okay, well, that was a lesson learned that don't loot until the area is clear. Salty said that he got killed and that he was unable to backspace back to his. That's the whole reason why I brought the Carrack. It's the whole reason why I filled up the. It's the whole reason why I bought all that extra ammo and all that extra. So that when I got killed and my backpack and everything was emptied out, I could just go over and pick all that up. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to take my Zeus. I could take a fighter. I'm not carrying any extra cargo or anything, as far as I know. But this just tells me I've got to buy more ammo and more food. Don't give me that look. Yeah, I'm in a loot box. I didn't know what I was doing. Trying to get out of the loot box.
Hey, Bella.
Because I was trying to hit tab, and tab is not how you get out. Tab, oh, my FPS. Tab is how you get out in Skyrim. Y is Star Citizen. So I was messing up there. Okay, we're not going to New Babbage. We're going to my backpack. I'm not putting a Drake ship's chair in my backpack. But I am going to buy some of that green stuff. Oh, wait, they might sell ammo. No, they're not going to sell my ammo here, are they? Oh, they got P6 ammo. That's not what I had. I had the light green. I might have to get it somewhere else. Can't read this. Yeah, I can't read that. Yeah, let's try this. And they don't have magazines for Gallant. That's all right. I got some magazines in my hangar. I almost hit tab again. So I'm not taking the Carrack. That thing is lost. Now, if I fly back, is my Carrack still going to be in the hangar? I don't think so. It might. They might have a way to store it. So maybe I should take a very small ship that could fit inside my Carrack. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I think it will.
The capsule. Careful, doors are now closing.
We're going to give this a good old second attempt.
Nearing next stop. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Yeah, my FPS tanked again. I'm gonna log out and switch servers back. It was doing really good when I was in space over by the Onyx facility. But I want it to do good at New Babbage. Because if it does well at New Babbage, then it'll do excellent out there. But I'm going to get to my hangar before I log out.
New Babbage, capital city.
I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I guess we'll see. We'll see if it matters. This could have saved me like a train ride and all that. Oh, is my quest going to be gone? I didn't even think of that. Oh no, that means I got to start it all over. Which I hadn't gotten very far anyway, just in the first room. That also means my character is lost. Oh. Fudge. Maybe not. But yeah, probably is. It's alright though.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm not going to claim it.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
No, we're switching it. We're switching servers again. Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. And if I can't get out of the teens, then I'm just not going to do that mission. Looks like CPU usage is down, which is good, right? It was close to 100% in the last patch. In this patch, it's like only 75%, which is really good. But my GPU, which is my graphics card, it's still at 100%. So I can see that with this patch, the bottleneck is the GPU. But as you might or might already know, I am planning on getting a brand new computer within the next few months. Okay, I picked US, right? And I'm doing okay. FPS is in the 30s.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please visit us again.
40s actually. You know, that's an FPS I can get behind.
Advent Aerospace. All systems online.
That's not it. Investigation, there it is. Doesn't pay a whole lot.
Takeoff complete.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Malla. Hawkrow's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorrit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since he failed an expression of worms over at their Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yorrit's first official post. Client thinks Yorrit may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
Well, in a previous life, it was not empty.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
That'll get me a lot closer.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Why?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Wow, this thing goes at 11:49. That's way faster. In the atmosphere.
Shields online.
Alright, welcome to ASD's Onyx facility. Remember, even though it's decommissioned, it's probably not empty. Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs in the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. All systems offline.
Did it say I heard a PA announcement? Okay, luckily I've already fanboyed over all this stuff here, so. Okay. Fight first, then loot.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facility is what keeps the whole place running. Of course, with the weird readings coming from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
Oh, there's stairs over here as well. Okay. What is that noise? It kind of sounds like something's going boom, boom. That's what it sounds like. What are these sandworms that we're trying to summon? Is this Dune? Um, okay, we're done. I'm out of here. Okay, off camera, I can pause this and I can read this. Because right now I don't have time to read all this, and plus, there's a lot. Safe workplace. Okay, what is this over here? Looks like a tunnel. is that? A Karna? Okay. It's got that pink skin. Okay. Did it just blast me? I think it did. I could jump down there. Or I could jump across that. Think I can make that? What do you think? I'll give it a try. Neat. Looks like a multi-tool. I don't need it. Not authorized. And navigate to research ring. Oh man, I shouldn't have gone this way. Dang, I shouldn't have gone this way. I made a mistake. Okay, why is one of those red? Oh, 750. It's got stuff in it. I don't know how to use any of that. I already picked up a light attachment. I'm not looting. I'm just gonna try to get back. I shouldn't have jumped. I was excited. I was like, wow, I didn't even see those guys there. Not authorized. Yeah, see, I'm supposed to go back. That doesn't look right. Oh, I just heard something. That's how I jumped down, right? Well, how do I climb back up? Wonder if I can climb up over there. Oh, that doesn't look good. Glad I got this gun with me. I would have been out of med pens by now. Bet you I could jump that. It's not letting me jump up there. Nope, 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 nope. No! Okay, it's low enough gravity that that didn't kill me. I'm turning my headlight on as well. Oh, wait. Aha, look at that. I was afraid I was going to be doomed. I heard somebody on the radio. I'm the worst shot there is ever. Yeah, I'm glad these guys are very kind, and they didn't just open up on me. Well, they must know where I'm at. All these loot boxes and everything. Okay, I was trying to jump over there. I probably couldn't have climbed out anyway. Shit. Oh damn, I took a lot of damage on that one. Actually, that might be a better shot. That's why I brought it. I think he was using like a shotgun or something on me. Got a radiation suit. Okay, can't get out that way. It's obviously a Valakar right there. Wait, did I see somebody just on the other side over there? Thought I did. Is that the lobby? I don't think it is. I'm looking for an elevator that might take me to the lobby. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. There's an elevator. But it's like one of those fake elevators. Suppressing fire. Did that thing blow up in my hand? I got injuries on my chest and arm. Not what I wanted. Uh-oh, I'm bleeding.
I'm gonna tear you apart when I get my hands on you.
I believe it. No. Wait, there is a dude over there. And that wasn't him. I'm just going deeper and deeper. I don't want to be deeper and deeper. Unless this is the way out. Radiation. And I'm really considering backspacing. And this is med. Econ. What I need is a med bed that I can sit on and get my arm fixed. Functioning med bed up here somewhere. It's not a med bed. Okay. If all else fails, see if I can't use my map. Those are the landing pads, I would guess. Is that a functioning elevator? I don't know. That a functioning elevator. I should be able to click on something and it should give me a route to get there. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not looting the radiation armor. If I have to, I'm just going to run through the radiation armor. Or radiation area. And if it kills me, I would almost prefer that. I think I don't know if I can jump down there and then get across. Or if I'm supposed to. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't get through here, but I bet you I can. Oh, what do we got going on here? Did I fall in another hole? Oh my gosh, I did. Okay, what just happened? There it is. I died. I wasn't supposed to go that far in anyway. Lesson learned, pay attention to the quest markers. All right, guys. Well, I really enjoyed that. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. I really enjoyed that a lot. Even if my FPS was a little bit wishy-washy, or if the AI, like I'm sitting right there at 8 FPS. It didn't feel like that. It's going up. But it didn't feel like that. It felt like about 20 to 30 FPS, which, to be honest, I'm okay with that. FPS in Star Citizen, knowing that my system needs to be upgraded. So that's partially my fault. So my responsibility. But it didn't feel bad. It didn't feel. There was a few times that I couldn't aim properly, but I have a feeling that has a lot to do with my mouse sensitivity is not set the way I want it. And I have a feeling it's partially due to the FPS. And so luckily, the bandits that were there were very forgiving, very lenient on their shooting of me. So I appreciate that quite a bit. But going through, trying to uncover the mysteries, I thought that was pretty cool. And then I just naturally assumed that I needed to go deeper into engineering, and it immediately said not to after I had already made that jump. And so I couldn't go back. Can't go back the way I came. So I just pressed on forward. And but now I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to complete it in one sitting because I'm getting ready to log out. To be honest, the FPS is just too bad right now for me, and I don't know what's causing it. So because normally I don't. It's not like this. It could just be that the patch just came out and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet. It's possible. I don't know. Um, and a lot of people are probably on because it did just come out. So people are excited to try the new stuff out. So they're probably all logging in. And I'm getting my server, whichever server I'm on, is probably getting overwhelmed by players. And so it's causing delays, lag, what have you. Yeah, because right now it's gone up to 15. That's still pretty pathetic, to be honest. That's really a bad FPS. So if I exit the menu and then log back in at the I'll have to go redo that first part where I download the personnel files. But at least now I know that I don't need to press on. I can immediately turn around and go back to the lobby because there's two sections. There's engineering and then there's the data records or research or whatever it's called. And I was going too deep into the engineering. I'm glad I brought all that ammo though. Let's see what my favorite server, if it has better FPS, or if it's just system wide. If it's system wide, then I suspect it's because there's a lot of people playing right now. Normally about this time I would be playing Skyrim, but I got too excited into the Star Citizen stuff, so I do still need to complete the the Second Life initiative, the resource drive. I am really close to completing Microtech, and so every time I log in, I do one of those missions. Yeah, my FPS is just fine right here. Yeah, there's no problem at all. No delay, no lag, nothing. So before I log out, knowing that these ships are lost, I might as well just claim them.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
There's no need to pay the expedited fee because I'm not in a rush.
Your insurance
Like
claim has
48
been
minutes?
sent.
Yeah, I'm logging out for more than 48 minutes. Oh, that ship's still available. Plus all these other ones that I haven't delivered yet.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And there's people chit-chatting about brain crumbs, whatever that is. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me this morning with Star Citizen. Be sure to hit the like and don't forget to subscribe. But most importantly, be sure to hit the notification icon because I go live every night. It's not always Star Citizen though, but I play Skyrim and Star Citizen primarily. And if you want to see more of that, come check that out. All right. I'm gonna head out. I think I'm gonna go jump into Exilium. I've been playing a little bit of that, checking it out. I think I might stream that at some point, maybe once a week or something like that. I really enjoy it, but it's more of a. It's like something you do that you got an hour and you just want to relax and play a game with a little. It's kind of like an XCOM meets anime meets post-apocalyptic Borderlands kind of game. That's kind of what it is. Lots of scantily clad women on your team, which I enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I like that. But they're all like they seem like they're all teenagers, you know. But it's still fun. The guns, the melee, all that is pretty cool. And I haven't gotten very far. I've only played like majority of the tutorial campaign, so I think I'll stream it someday. It's a lot of anime. It's most of the game is just reading because I don't speak Japanese. There's subtitles, so the majority of the game is sitting here watching the cutscenes, reading the subtitles, and then that goes on for 15 minutes, and then you have a 5-minute battle. Then 15 minutes of cutscenes, and 5 minutes of battle. And that's how it goes. It's almost all anime, which I'm okay with because I love anime. So, all right, enough of that. All right, I'll catch you guys later. You guys take care.